Okay, it's time for the last Microsoft Excel assignment. You're almost done this whole thing. Okay, we're going to do a budget. First thing you'll do under budgeting is download Tom's budget. Alright, go up here beside the A above the 1. You click this little tiny cell here and it highlights everything. Copy it, minimize it. Now go to your Excel file. So you've got all 5 sheets here. Okay, select that same button up here and hit Control V to paste it. Okay, I've got for some reason 4 useless rows here. I can just highlight those, delete them. Alright, so all you have to do for this assignment is fill these 4 blanks in. That's it, 4 questions. Okay, so what we know here in Tom's budget is how much he makes. So he makes, his monthly income is $2,500 a month. That's what he makes at his job. Okay, now all of these numbers here are Tom's expenses, so all of his bills. So he's got rent, electric, water, all the way down to food. Alright, so the very first blue blank here that we're going to figure out is his average monthly expense. So if I want to figure out his average, I got to take all this and find the average. So something you haven't done yet is quickly adding up. So I could go here and type in equals and go this plus this plus this. That would take me a long time. I don't want to do that. Okay, so I'm going to simply select all the 600s here, so all of his rent bills, and I'm going to go one past into the totals column. I'm going to go up to auto sum and hit sum. Okay, so what that does is it adds up this entire column to this one, 7,200. Now I can do that again for every single row, or I can cheat and just fill down. Okay, so his taxes and salary equal $9,900. His food equal $1,800. That's for the whole year. So if we want to figure out his average monthly expense, let's now select all these totals. Go down to the green. Okay, so one past all the numbers. We're going to go back up to auto sum. You're going to hit average. Okay, so his average monthly expense is $2,800 or $2,833. So we're going to copy that number, Control C, go here to average monthly expense. Now if you just try and paste it, you'll see it doesn't quite paste normally. $211 and $2,833, that doesn't add up. So let's delete it. Let's go back here, let's copy it. This time, click on this cell, go up to here to paste. You'll see there's a little arrow underneath it. Click that arrow and go down to paste values. So if you hit the first one under paste values, now you can tell that the number is right. It adds up, or it matches this one. Okay, so we figured out his average monthly expense. That one's done. Now, let's figure out his income for the entire year. So if we know that he makes $2,500 a month, and you hopefully know that there's 12 months in a year, then all we should have to do is make a formula and times this by 12. Okay, 12 months in a year. He makes $30,000 in a whole year. Alright, so we know his average monthly expense, we know his income for the entire year, now we need to figure out his expenses for the entire year. If we know his average, we want to figure out his total. So let's go and delete this number, because we already have his average. We're good there. Notice this one still stays the same. Now let's highlight all these numbers one more time, go down to the green, and this time instead of hitting average, we're going to hit sum, which is going to add them all together. And that is the total. So he's got $31,164 for his bills. So he pays a lot of bills. Now, if you have done that and you've got this number sign, all that means is that the column isn't big enough. So you just have to make it big enough so that you can see the number. Okay, so let's copy it. Let's go down here to his expenses for the entire year once again. Go up to paste and under values, click that one, and you've got it. All we have to do now is answer one more question, figure one thing out. All we have left to do is figure out how much money Tom has left. So if he makes $30,000, but his bills add up to $31,164, pretty much can figure out already that he doesn't have enough money to pay his bills. So right underneath here it gives you a little cheat. It says income minus expenses will give you his balance. So let's start an equation. Start with equals. His income is this. We're going to minus his expenses, which are this. Enter. Now what you'll notice is it's a negative number, minus $1,164. That means Tom doesn't have enough money to pay his bills. Tom's in trouble. Hopefully your budget will never look like this and you have a job that pays all of your bills. Or you might have to get rid of your credit card payments, your entertainment, cut back on your clothing. Okay, maybe get a cheaper apartment, cut out your water, use less electricity. Okay, those 4 things are done. You are now done Microsoft Excel. Congratulations.